Welcome back to Blood of Zeus. Very excited to see how this series progresses. First episode was a good one.
He's going to kill my baby.
Why do you think that?
Please.
Oh, okay, so there's that amulet. Is he actually gonna kill this baby? Because that's pretty fucked up. I'm so nervous. Got your eyes, is that a good thing? No shit.
Another boy, my lord.
No. No!
Please.
Two
There are
fathers.
two fathers.
Uh-oh.
You've made a cuckold of me.
Well, someone really got cucked on this show. Oh, is that Zeus? Okay, so that must have been little Heron. I actually forgot what color his eyes were, so I couldn't tell at first. The best place to take a nap, but I suppose you got to somewhere. I miss rock climbing. I used to be really good at it. Well, there you go. Blue roses. You found it.
It was a waste of time.
Well, we'll see if you feel that way after this sword is made.
It didn't make sense.
Well, I'm sure it will.
Born from one's worst fears.
Right.
Phantasos.
Okay. We gonna get to see these characters? Because that would be cool.
They sound worse than the gods.
Are they, though? Interesting. Very interesting. The show's cold opens always really pull you in, which I enjoy. Oh, that's cool. It's a different intro for every episode. I really like that one, too. That looks very pretty. Hi, Alexia. How's it going?
We'll rest here for a bit.
Just based off of that, I feel like if there's going to be action in this episode, it's going to be with her. And this will be more of the character and story stuff with Heron. Like, bro, do you realize how impossibly difficult that is? Like, you cannot just be human.
We're insane for staying here.
Here's to hoping we find out why in this episode. Oh yeah, I forgot she got severely injured in the last episode.
You were a queen, but that's impossible, right?
Something tells me it's not.
How did we end up here?
Well, he seemed like a pretty shitty person, so I'm guessing that's part of why.
The tyrant of Corinth.
Yeah, the dickhead like 12 cities down. Good old Zeus, that horny bastard. He really is the horniest god of all. He's like, oh, hello. Like, that was it. He saw her naked while she was bathing, and he's like, yeah, I'm a fucker. Oh, and he pretended to be him. Those are very pretty,
I had no
will admit.
idea at first.
And then he knocked you up and he said, peace.
Next.
Did we get to see the king die? That'd be cool.
At first.
I love you.
Do you really, though, or are you just horny, Zeus?
Today.
Okay, so
It was maddening.
that was a
Never
gift
knowing
from
what to
Zeus.
expect.
Okay. Like, at that point, why wouldn't Zeus just straight up be like, yeah, I'm Zeus. What's up? Why are you being creepy? Oh.
Who are you?
Like she deserved it a while. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't realize the gods were like 10 feet tall. Not gonna lie, makes him kind of more attractive. Like, why didn't you do that before? Like, I don't understand. Oh, is that Hera? She gonna be pissed. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Hera, at this point, are you not used to it? Like, let's just be real here. And why is it that in myth, Hera always seems to take it out on the women who Zeus sleeps with, as if it's their fault? Hello? Yeah. It's hard to believe that he gives a shit about her, though, because, I mean, she's what, the 80th woman that he's done this with? Oh, no.
Hello, dear.
Like, girl, you gotta relax. Just leave his ass, if that's really how you feel. I know it's more complicated than that, but, like, come on. Like, I feel like at this point, he's just lying to save
What are we to
Heron's mother the trouble, because...
The giant should have castrated them all.
Okay, you need to chill. Holy shit. Is she gonna be the villain of this series? That'll be kind of cool and a little disappointing at the same time.
What son?
That's how you find out you're pregnant? Apollo's just like, yeah, by the way. So if that means if she had 2 children, that means Heron has a half brother then. The ravens are very, like Odin's eye kind of thing. I don't know, does Hera have ravens as like a part of her mythology? Because I don't remember that ever being part of it. Oh shit, she mad. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the vibe that she's probably the one behind the giants in this. Like, I just get a strong feeling. She seems a little unhinged. And over Zeus, like, girl, relax. The fuck is that? That's creepy. It's a pretty cool design, I like it. Oh, it's the 3. Okay.
Hera enlisted them.
They seem like nice people. shit. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna attack a god? Like, good luck with that. Wow, he's actually gonna try and kill a god. Damn, nice. Heron, your mom's a badass. Oh shit, she fucking killed him. I thought it was just gonna be like she cut his eye out. No, she killed his ass. Well, he deserved it.
Protect the king!
That's some bullshit right there.
No, my son. Zeus hid us
Damn.
here. She would kill us.
But again, why you two? Like, you didn't do anything wrong. It was all Zeus.
Not being there for him is my greatest regret.
Oh, is that true though?
But I had a brother.
Apparently he's dead.
He's the old man Zeus.
Oh, damn, he figured that out way faster than I thought he
Is
would.
my father. He's a coward.
Don't
Yeah.
say that.
No, he is though.
He's a coward.
I'm with Heron. Go have some words with him. Oh shit, that sword looks sick though. Should definitely keep it. I would not. Oh, no, that's cool. Oh, come on, man, don't get rid of it. Someone else is gonna get that sword, and you're really gonna wish you didn't do that. Does that mean he can harness lightning with that sword? Because that's sick. Girl, you are too extra. Some hidden. Ah, very smart.
What is it?
That was some national treasure shit right there. Bandits, hungry people, they look kind of like bandits. Oh, okay, never mind, they're demons. Forgot that they can take a human form as well. Yes, the one that got away. Well, this is gonna be good. No. Zeus? Okay, no, that's not Zeus. Oh, it's him. And look who decided to drop
If
in.
you take us away from here,
I can't.
Oh my god.
Hera, more than you love me.
Yeah, that's true. Like, will you just take some ownership of the things you've done, man? Oh, god damn it, dude. Well, she found him. Better leave now. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I find it kind of funny that that demon had like a pot belly. Come on, I want to see this dude's face. Oh, she got away. What is this? Who is this, Cerberus? Yes! How did they get Cerberus, though? Like,
I heard
is
you're
Hades not
looking
doing
for
his
me.
job?
Some questions.
Not really questions, more, some words. Okay, I don't think he had to be that extra. You didn't do all that for his mom, but okay.
I don't have a good answer for you.
So, you're just a dick,
I wish I did.
or a coward, or both?
I hope you can forgive me.
Maybe someday.
Forgive you.
You two are gonna see each other again, like, who you fooling? Yep, keep running. Oh, okay. I don't know how they ran into each other. She must have been running a long time. Get ourselves a fight with Cerberus, yes! Don't you dare. Fucking assholes. Just when I thought I was gonna get something really cool. Damn it. Another good episode. It was very good. Too short, though. Too damn short. So definitely a solid episode. I think this gave a lot of hints as to where the show is going and who the overarching, like, villain of the whole thing is. Because obviously we have the original demon who's, you know, the obvious villain. But I am thinking that it's gonna be Hera who's, like, the villain behind everything. Because she was incredibly sinister during this episode, which, I mean, it's not really out of character for Hera. But still, honestly, it's always driven me crazy how in these stories, Hera always seems to punish the women that Zeus ends up with, or the children, or both, and never Zeus. Like, why do you take it out on the mortals who, like, had no say in this shit? It's not even like he came to her as himself and she was like, oh, you know, I know you're married, so I'm not gonna do that. He tricked her and pretended to be your husband. Like, again, how are you going to blame her for that? Or the innocent child? Like, Hera, you're such an asshole. I cannot stand you. And clearly, that is not something that's going to change here in the show. She is once again doing what she does best, going after the innocent parties rather than Zeus. They did make it very clear that Zeus is pretty afraid of her though, so I'm sure we're gonna see exactly how powerful Hera is. Because in myth, I mean, she's a damn powerful god, and it looks like we're gonna see the extent of that in the show at some point. And again, I'm curious, does she actually have ravens in myth, or are they kind of stealing that from like the mythology, like Norse mythology with Odin? Because I've always thought that was just an Odin thing. But anyways, yeah, she seemed super sinister in this episode, and I wouldn't be surprised that because of her hatred for Zeus, having done this to her like so many times, and also never being able to find Heron and his mother, she's probably the one behind the demons. I'm gonna go ahead and take an educated guess here. If they flip it and say it's someone else, I'll be very surprised. But the one that seems to make the most sense to me would be Hera. I suppose it could be Hades though, because I don't know how the demons got a hold of Cerberus, unless in this version of mythology there's like multiple Cerberi. I don't know. And I also have to admit, as cool as it is seeing Cerberus, I wish he was bigger. I like the versions of Cerberus where it's like a giant guarding the gates of hell, or the underworld. But still, seeing a very large three-headed dog is still pretty cool. But yeah, how did they get a hold of Cerberus? How are they controlling Cerberus? Who's guarding the underworld now if Cerberus isn't there? Many questions raised with that reveal. But they also answered a bunch. I mean, they're like, yep, Zeus is his father, if you didn't figure that out already. She used to be a queen and killed the previous king. Heron had a half-brother who is supposedly dead now. Don't know if I believe that or not. They also set up a potential storyline of him going after the other brother who stole power. We got an answer as to where the amulet came from and what's inside of it. And they set up the three who control people's dreams. I don't remember their names, I'm sorry. That might have just been something for this episode alone, but I kind of got the feeling there might be a bit more to see with those three characters. I like the design on them, how they're just like made out of shadow. That was really cool. We also know that Alexia is holding a map that the demons are after. I don't exactly know what the map is leading them to, but I don't know, obviously important. And I still think it's Hera who's behind all this, so my guess is the demons are after it, therefore Hera is after it. Don't know why. And dumbass Heron threw away the sword. Like, I get it. You hate your dad. For good reason. Don't get rid of the sword, like shit. If the person I hated the most in the world was like, here's $100,000, do you want it or not? I'd be like, yes, I'll be taking that and now you can leave. Like, don't get rid of the damn sword. Like I said, someone else is now going to get that sword, and I can tell it's gonna be bad. He's really gonna wish he did not get rid of it. And it looked like you can control lightning with that sword. I don't know if that's just him that can do that, or just whoever wields the sword. Either way, that's pretty sick. And then the episode ended with Alexia and Heron meeting up again. She must have run a long ways, or they did not travel very far. Yeah, they met up and are now being chased after by Cerberus, so fingers crossed that the beginning of episode 3 is going to be a badass fight scene. One where I bet he wishes he had the fucking sword. And I'm assuming the show is going to follow the trend that we've gotten in the first 2 episodes. Like, the first episode gave you a decent in-depth look at Zeus and a little bit of Ares. This episode gave you a slightly more in-depth look at Zeus, Hera, and Apollo. So I'm sure in the next episode, or the next episodes following, we're going to continue to meet more and more gods. Which I'm down for, like, they're pretty cool. And I did not know they were like 10 feet tall. Like, that's a definite mark me down as scared and horny kind of moment. And it seems like they're trying to imply that Zeus genuinely loves Heron's mother, because he's never shown himself to another mortal before. But I don't know, I just find it hard to believe. Because it's like she said, it's like, you fear Hera more than you love me. Otherwise you would have done something. Like, you would have stopped her, you would have taken us away, you would have fulfilled your promises to us. But you just don't. And he also lied to her and pretended to be someone else for, 6 months, did they say? Before she was finally like, I'm gonna kill you if you don't tell me who you are. And also, do the gods pick and choose when they want to glow and be extremely extra? Because in the flashback, whenever Apollo or Zeus was in the room with Heron's mother, they were glowing this bright, like, golden light. But then when Zeus met up with Heron towards the end of the episode, he was not. So I feel like they just do it for added effect. They're just like, yeah, look at me. I can glow. Isn't that cool? And then when they're not in the mood to impress, they don't do that. But anyways, animation in this episode was very good. I'm really impressed with the lighting of this show. Lighting and animation, or just in illustrations and like painting and drawing, is very difficult to, for one, make look realistic, and two, to make it look like really cinematic. But they do a great job in this show. Like, anytime the gods were glowing or there was like this lightning effect or anything, it looked very good. It was weirdly a very cinematic quality to it all, which I am a fan of. I think it looks great. It's a very aesthetically pleasing show. I will say I did not like the animation though. That was like the slow motion moment where Heron's mother stabbed the king in the eye. I feel like they really would have benefited from taking the extra time to like draw out all the extra frames there, but instead they like slowed it down with the normal amount, so it was just like really, like, it was like taking a picture every 2 seconds or something, which I thought looked kind of bad. But aside from that, it was very good. Very good animation. Music in the episode was on par with the first one, very grand when it needed to be, heightened the emotional moments very well. And I do love whenever the show takes like a really dark approach to certain things, because the music really kicks it up a notch. And for a story, especially about like Greek mythology, you can't really do it in a PG-13 way, in a very convincing way, I don't think. So I do appreciate when the show really goes like full rated R during those particular moments. And the music really sells it, so solid, very solid. What? That's Jessica Henwick? No way. Okay, I did not know that. I was gonna say the best voice acting in this episode is the voice actor for Elektra. I did not know that it was Mamie Gummer who was voicing her. That's Meryl Streep's daughter. That's crazy. But yeah, I think she did a pretty fantastic job throughout the episode. I particularly enjoyed the moments when she was playing like the protective mother. I definitely like felt the emotion of wanting to save both of her children and feeling the guilt of having to leave one behind, and then not being there for that child when he supposedly died. I still don't know if I buy that. I don't really see why they would surprise you later with the fact that he might not be dead, but I don't really buy it. But I thought she did a great job, and I really enjoyed the scene when she confronted Zeus and said, like, you know, you fear her more than you love me, and we're never gonna leave this place. Which is funny, because right after that you see the Raven from Hera, and you're like, oh, you're definitely gonna have to leave this place now. Although I wouldn't be surprised if Elektra ends up being killed, and that's kind of the deciding factor that pushes Heron to leave this place, which would really bum me out, but I could see that happening. Editing and pacing, it was a pretty quick pace actually. Even though it was mostly a flashback episode, they didn't drag out the flashback. It only got to the like important parts of all that. And this episode answered quite a bit and set up quite a bit, so I think it was very, very good pacing. I do wish the episodes were a bit longer, but I mean, when you're dealing with animation, the episodes are going to be shorter. That's just how it is. And since the show's only, I think, 8 episodes, that means each episode is going to be, you know, not wasting its time, which I am a big fan of. Overall, I'm going to give this episode an 8.7 out of 10. I feel like I've given a lot of 8.7s out recently. But I think it was better than the first episode, but not like by a huge amount or anything. And I don't think it was good enough to really push into the 9s just yet. So 8.7. It was very good. Continued to interest me and pull me into the story. And like I said, they set up a lot of really interesting things in this episode, which gets me very excited for the remainder of the show. So I cannot wait for the next episode. I get the feeling this is going to be one of those shows that just gets better and better as the series progresses. Because like I said, they don't have a lot of time to waste, so they're going to have to really start getting to the big shit without wasting their time too much on storylines that kind of drag or just aren't that interesting. So yeah, I'm enjoying it quite a lot. It's a pretty damn good show. And I will see you all on that next episode. And that's about it.